Well, I'm back on YouTube, almost literally back from the dead. May 23rd, I had emergency open heart surgery that just came out of nowhere, no prior indication or anything. And I felt weird one night, and the next morning I was getting cracked open in a Houston Methodist. So it's been an interesting month for me, or so, a little over a month. Yeah, almost died, so that was weird. Processing that's kind of neat, but anyway, it'll reset you a little bit. But of course, the whole time I've been messing with sabers. Even when I was in the hospital, I didn't have anything to mess with. But once I was halfway coherent, I was looking at sound fonts and whatnot. I couldn't wait to get back to my lightsaber crap. So I've been messing around with stuff ever since I got home, and then slowly but surely building back up strength to be able to spin it a little bit. Can't go very long. So at the end, I'm going to piece together some of the new fonts I got, which I bought a bunch of fonts here lately, or a few fonts. Downloaded some of the free ones that are out there, and was given a couple to try out. And so that's what I've been doing. I've been messing with sound files a lot. I've been really enjoying putting voice lines on things. I think the ripping and the playing with it on Audacity is almost as much fun as coming out here and doing the Saber itself. So that's been a lot of fun, just tweaking stuff and playing with it, putting things together. So that'll be some of that on there. What else? I was going to show you my latest setup here of Redneck Engineering. Laugh all you want. Yeah, that's a nickel. There's my foam. I left it in there, just press the nickel down while it was gluing, just didn't take it out. With a hole drilled, my speaker wire's coming right out of there. That's my USB cable, so. And then I got a new Smuggler's Outpost Dark because my old one was kind of crapped out. What else? Oh yeah, I would have thought, and I've been asked a few times, that one of these little extensions, I got this one from Vire, it's LGT extension. I would have thought that if you put this in this order, let's see, like speaker extension pommel, that this would act as some sort of resonance chamber or echo chamber and amplify it just a little bit. So like I said, I've had people ask me about that. It's absolutely the opposite. It mutes it. And so for me, the best setup so far is just, speaker pommel and with the hole drilled in it, which helps tons. So anyway, that's all I got going on. I was going to do a speaker comparison at some point, but I need to collect some more speakers. I was going to hold this black one, or this dark, till do the comparison, but I just couldn't wait because my other one sounded so bad. So anyway, I've been taking it easy. Word of advice, take care of your heart because getting cracked open is not fun. Other than that, I'll throw the current loadout on here, and y'all be safe, and may the force be with you. Okay, so I don't have a plan for this really. I got some of my favorite fonts on here. I've got some of the new ones I bought. I got the update on Father that's got 4 different Vaders on it. Some that were given to me to try, some that were given to me as a get well gift. So just lots of stuff, lots of cool stuff. I really am really happy with this loadout. I got 32 fonts on here, no errors on it, thank God. So I'm just going to go through it. It's going to be long and rambling because I hadn't done this in a while. I'll probably showcase the fonts separately just to show them off better because there's some really cool stuff out there. But here we go. First thing I've been tweaking sound files like crazy. It's easy to do that when you're sitting there with just a laptop and recuperating. But it's a lot of fun, and I like hearing all the sounds on the Saber. And just know what I did that.
I see his light.
So 5th element. So we got a full battery. Here we go.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
So that's just the classic ESP Graphics that comes on the LGTs, but I think is really good. So I'll just blow through some of them really quickly. I'll talk around about some of them. Glad to be back alive and in the flesh on YouTube. And thanks for everybody that gave me words of encouragement. I appreciate it. Okay. I can't get too aggressive. But I still got to hear the swing a little bit. I'll take breaks if I have to.
What is it? Father's lightsaber. This is the weapon of a Jedi Knight.
This is the New Hope training from Kyberphonic. Two versions. Comes with the regular blasters and comes with the training blasters. So.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
So this is the training version up next.
I suggest you try it again, Luke. This time, let go your conscious self and act on instinct.
And it comes with a track of the training droid you can put on there. So it can be kind of responsive. Anyway, that's really cool and fun. What's next? Next I got the, I think it's the ones I made the hums for with the voiceovers. So I got Yoda and then Ben Kenobi. So basically the same thing, and they're separate videos for those if you want to see them. I'm not going to sit here and listen to the whole thing. No, wait. It's been a while. So that's the one I put Yoda into and the Jedi training. So with swamp noises and all that.
Father's lightsaber.
And then that's the one with Ben Kenobi from scenes from his house and on the Millennium Falcon. It's just regular. I love Hoth so much. And it's just that free one that's floating around out there on Reddit. I mean, in that big package that's out there. So not bad for whatever. I don't know if somebody stole it. I hope not.
It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did.
So this is Father, the original version, Father 1 from Kyberphonic. And I put that little voice line on there, just playing around, changing things up. I think I actually cut that one, but Jesse's got a lot in there. You can rip whatever you want to. He's got tons of stuff for you already, though, if you don't want to mess with it. Changing the files out and whatnot, changing your fonts, blah, blah, blah. So this, I haven't sat there and gone through these enough to tell them apart too much and which ones I like the most. They sound really close to me, but they all sound great, so. Next is, I think I put them in order release. So next is New Hope.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
And at this point, I couldn't tell you what's in the file that you get with all the font itself, and I couldn't tell you what I ripped. I've been playing with these sounds so much, just making them cool sounding and seeing how it all sounds on the speakers and whatnot. So this is a New Hope.
Impressive. Most impressive.
ESB. This is from Father 2, by the way. If you don't know what I'm talking about with Father, you get when you there's Father 1, there's Father 2. Father 2 is the updated version that you can buy now, or you got with your update if you had bought the previous font. So there's Father 1 on here, and then there's Father 2 with 4 different fonts on it from all the movies that Vader was in. So that was ESB. This should be Return of the Jedi.
Obi-Wan was wise to hide her from me. Now his failure is complete. If you will not turn to the dark side, then perhaps she will.
I think this one I cut off. It's so fun doing that. You should try it. It sounds a little different. So this is probably the one I'll stick with the most, just because I like the intro, because it's something I kind of threw together and tweaked. The font intro, font 01.
Lord Vader. Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Director.
And this sounds a little different from the others. A little more menacing. Half the time I can get the force down.
You'll speak to the Emperor about it. Be careful not to choke on your aspirations, Director.
They came with the package. That's cool. Alright, so what's next? I forget.
Where is this going?
So this is Dark Saber. The original version I got in my first Profi. I think from Dark Wolf, from LGT, I don't know. So it's just the regular Dark Saber, but I added in most of the voice, or all the voice lines that are on here.
Weapons are part of my religion. This is the way. This is the way. I can bring you in warm,
Yeah, my favorite.
or I can bring you in cold.
It also has, of course, a good portion of the Mandalorian theme song. I'm not going to play the whole thing, it's long. Anyway, that's pretty cool. I like it. This is, I think this is Battle 1 from Kyberphonic. It's a free font, I think. You can download it, I believe, on his website. You can download it. Last I checked, because they were both there when I got these. So this is Battle 1. I think they're taken or inspired from the Battlefront games. I don't know much about it. Not bad. This is Battle 2. Also free. I'll put links for everything below.
This party's over.
This is just Mace. This is Mace from KSith, I believe. I have it on every loadout because it's the only purple saber I have, and it's awesome. Thought about doing some, maybe some Pulp Fiction Samuel L. Jackson quotes on there just for fun too. Blame my old wrist.
Everything's going well.
This is the chosen one from KSith. This is a hero, and you get the villain version too. So it's Anakin, obviously. So next is of course Bill.
Darth Vader.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
And I put the alternate blast on here. What's next? 32. I couldn't believe it. That's probably the most I got on so far.
Second
I
sister.
haven't really tried to cram as many as I could on there. I think you just put one blade stall in there and cram a bunch. But anyway, the second sister, this is on everything I do too. It's so good. I think that was a collab between KSith and Kyberphonic.
I'm Kesith.
It's I think that came on the Prophet. I can't remember. The chosen one blue. Yeah, that's what it was.
Haven't about a cost.
I like this one too. It's real cool. For sure that came on the Prophet too, the first one. At this point, I have trouble remembering.
Ben Solo.
This is the one that came on the Prophet too, I know for sure. Excuse me, but I love the font. I love the hum of it. So cool. Probably seen this one too.
You were unbalanced. Bested by a girl who had never held a lightsaber. You failed!
This is one of the new ones I bought recently from, this is from KSith, I think also. What's it called? Supreme Leader, one of the numbers, I can't remember. But Snoke, obviously. It would be, I guess, what he imagined Snoke's lightsaber would be like. The hum is really cool. I like this one a lot. It's neat. I just happened to look at the viz. I was just digging around for fonts, and normally wouldn't have clicked on that, but I thought, well, why not? I figured it was a Kylo Ren, but this is pretty cool. So, right after I got home from the hospital, I was just laid up doing nothing, couldn't hardly move. It wasn't worth the effort to move, so of course I was watching a lot of movies and stuff. Of course, I was watching a lot of Star Wars, and for the first time ever, I really sat down. Well, I watched them all before, but I didn't care a whole lot for them. But I sat down and made myself, well, I didn't make myself, but I was sitting there watching them. And I probably watched all of them 2, 3, 4 times, just sitting around nothing to do. And they're pretty cool. I don't agree with most of what the storyline is, but as far as just entertainment and watching and the characters, it's enjoyable. Take it for what it is. I think Rey is one of the most underrated characters out there. I mean, I think she's a total badass in those movies.
Such spunk.
That is now one of my favorites, this one here.
You're just a child.
Told you just to be rambling, so skip ahead or whatever.
Welcome.
And I really like this one, if I hadn't said it before.
For you, all is lost.
I learned about post-offs, the PSTOFF dot wave. So that's whatever you can want to. You can slap on the end of your file. It's just, I'm such a noob with this. So next is the one that came on the Prophet, Crossguard V3, I think, with a post-off added by me. I slapped that on there. That was cool.
Darkness rises and light to meet it.
Yeah. Watching those movies over and over, I really started to dig Rey, and I really thought Snoke was super cool and off too soon, maybe, but yeah, I appreciate the movies more. I don't care at all for what they do with Luke's character, but you know, everything can't be perfect. I keep on imagining another version in my head, so I'm happy with that.
Young Rey.
Oh, this is Half-Flex from KSith, I think, pretty sure. Half-Flex, if I get it wrong, I'm sorry, I'll fix it on the captions. This is the one where she's training on the mountain. And it's got the background check in there. I don't know exactly where she ignites it, pretty close. This is a super accurate Saber from what I remember. Super accurate font. She's swinging at the rock. I could not get that down. Okay, what's next?
Rey Skywalker.
And that's my original one that came on with Saber. What's it? Scavenger's Destiny. I don't know for sure if the ones that come on the Prophecies are missing a few things or not, or if they just a pared down version, but they're still pretty good. Some of them. What used to come on anyway.
Thundar, the Barbarian.
This one's from Juansith. I watched this as a kid, you know, blah, 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 nostalgia. But I always thought it'd be cool to sit down and try to make one if nobody had. But I figured, what much to work with? And I read his little bio on it, and it sounded like I was right. It sounded like he worked his butt off on it. But it's so cool. I got the blade as close as I can. If you got any suggestions on blade stuff for this, I'll be glad to hear it. But the Sun Sword, if you remember that, oh man, it's so awesome. He's got the background check. And here we go. I love this thing. It just vibrates in your hand from that hum with that 28 on there. There's more on there, but I just cannot get it to work. Anyway. That's amazing. I love that.
You want me to put the hammer down?
I think this is Thunder God from Kyberphonic. That's what it was called. I love this one too. This is the Dark Saber blade from FET 263.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, this is OB4, I think. Kyberphonic. Sorry if I get it wrong. When I bought it.
My Little Pony.
This is the one I made. I love this thing so much. I gotta get a better ignition. My dog told me that didn't look right.
My moustache! My moustache!
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
My moustache!
Swear I'm not a brony completely, at least. I just think this is so fun. If they weren't so expensive, I'd give these away to the little kids I know. Little girls, little boys, whoever likes it. Got the soundtrack too.
My little pony, my little pony.
Yeah, and the ignition and the retraction, that's the little chime they made when they came back from commercial. I had fun making that. Was it my first one? I think it was my first attempt at making a font. Now I don't know about the smoothest one. Anyway.
Now this is pod racing.
This is F1 Racer by Kyberphonics. This one's a lot more fun than I expected. Hyperspace blade, FET 263. All my blades come from FET 263. Just the easiest thing you can get. Anyway, that was tons of fun. What's up next?
Imperial troops have entered the base. Imperial troops have entered.
Surrender, Jedi.
This is Light Side Attack by BK Saber Fonts. I got a couple of his. I really like him. He doesn't have a whole lot out there, but you should check out what he's got. They're pretty cool. He was kind enough to gift this one to me when I was in the hospital recuperating, so appreciate that, man. I love it. Take it easy. Okay, what's next? This is the Hunter. This one was given to me for me to look at, check out. Darth Phoenix Saber Fonts on Etsy. I'll put a link down below. He even provides a blade style. This you might have seen it on Darth Rage reviews. Pretty cool though. see that effect. It's pretty cool. It's a force effect. That's slick. Huh. I'm not sure if you can get it back red, but I'll check that out. Anyway, that's pretty slick. Ooh. Let's see.
Power up those shields, Princess. I'll put on a good show.
I think this is my last one on here. This is the free slave one that was floating around out there, and I just put a few voice lines on here. And also the Boba Fett soundtrack, or theme. Anyway. Anyway, let's see. Yep. Glad to be back. Glad to be able to do this. I'll put up some more videos when we get a chance, showcasing those fonts a little better. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys later, and may the force be with you.